Let's talk about the spy, the sneaky class that hides in the shadows and claws his way out, waiting for his prey to come out only for them to take a step and do whatever he wants with his victims to his heart desire. Sounds like what Grandpa did to me back when I was young and naive, and now I never have to worry about constipation. Thanks, Grandpa. But moving past the large tissue before talking about the spy, I would like to ask, what is your favorite class to play? Which one do you first pick when you first join in a match? Most people would pick their favorite class to start with, but I'm different. I choose the random icon so the game picks a class for me, and then I proceed to choose the class that I want to play. I have been playing Spy for a while recently, and I've been liking the big earner with what it offers. Playing the Spy, it's a class that gives people modern day PTSD as you backstab them. It's like, why bother seeing a therapist when you can get your answer from just playing Team Fortress 2. With the big earner, I would like to talk about how good of a weapon this is, starting out with the stats of course. With 30% cloak on Q, you're able to recharge your watch with every stab you get, be it a back stab or front stab, side stab, ball stab, or whatever you're into. Now that doesn't sound like much considering the watches like Deadringer cloak usage being so quickly drained out. The Deadringer got so nerfed, the watch might as well be dented and look like my auntie's lopsided bobs in the jean. You can't even refill the bar with ammo packs, like who even thought this was a good idea? Now maybe I'm the one sucking hard here like I always do every morning and night, but that's not possible. I only suck in the evening. But let's move on to the other watches. In particular, I like the Cloak and Dagger, where you're able to camp like a little midget noob waiting for your whole team to die before moving in for 1 kill. Pairing the big earner with something like the Cloak and Dagger, where you're able to get multiple chain stabs by waiting for the right opportunity, is such a satisfying thing to do. When you consider the two other traits of the weapon, gaining a speed boost when you get a kill and minus 25 max HP. The speed boost is such a big change to the big earner. It's literally game changing for the spy as a whole. He's like a new type of French person, like a French fries. The speed boost, which I'm going to talk about later, is just so game changing that I think the big earner can be like an upgraded version of the stock knife if you're good with spy. So hold your pants first before you choke your snake. I understand that the people that watch me find me irresistible and they all love my videos and hate playing with the snake in their pants. It's also remotely possible that I got both of those mixed up. Now the thing I want to focus on is the downside first. With a minus 25 max HP, you are about as tough as a 90-year-old man who has Parkinson's on his PP. Like seriously, you are fragile and you can't make too many mistakes playing with the big earner. A close range rocket shot, a direct demo pipe, direct sticky bomb, 2 close range shotgun, and you are dead. Like you can book a first class ticket reservation for your coffin because that's how dead you are. Now I'm making it sound like the big earner is so trash just like my gameplay, but it definitely is not. The 25 max HP loss is more than compensated with the speed boost that it grants you. Now the spy movement speed actually moves a little special compared to the rest of the class. His movement speed is actually maxed out at 320 velocity, as compared to the other regular classes like the sniper or the engineer who moves at 300 velocity instead. So what happens when you get a stab with the big earner? Well, you earn a speed boost pushing you to be the fastest class in the game. The speed boost lasts for 3 seconds, which is about as fast as I last when a woman says hi to me. Now that we know what the knife can do, let's move on to how it helps with some real gameplay. In one of the games on Upward, I did something so unfathomable that really no spy can replicate what I just did. I was able to take a step, gain the speed boost, cloak, and swiftly get away. Another moment I had was following the medic because our team was getting pushed like non-stop, and taking out the medic is always going to be important. I followed him up to a moment and I thought he was going to go up the ramp and not notice me, but he did, so I did a little spicy face step, and with the speed boost I was able to juke the pyro at the top and quickly get away. Now from the furthest distance, I can already hear some spy mates with more hours than their bank savings telling me how I could have easily gotten away without the need of speed boost if you just analyze the pyro's body movement and the molecule inside its ass crack. And for that, I have no words to say. But here's something you wouldn't be able to do with the normal knife. I was patient with my steps and skipped out on the medic or the soldier and went straight for the engineer. With the speed boost just like that, you get 3 easy kills. Actually, now that I think about it, you can probably do most of the kills anyway. I'm making it sound like the Big Earner is the new 2.0 knife for spy to trick steps or something. Now, in my experience using the Big Earner, I do find myself dying a lot faster simply because of the 100 HP, but then again, I could be using a kitchen knife and I still can't cook the enemies for shit, so really, it's just a skill issue. The speed boost is also something I've slowly gotten used to when playing the Big Earner, because it's so different compared to every other knife. Like, you don't just go zooming after a stab. So there was a period where I was getting used to the speed. It kinda can mess up your timing and position because you're going too fast and then that makes you miss your stab. It's like a whole roller coaster with this knife. Like, I've got so many footage of me missing the easiest stabs because of the speed boost that I can't show any of them because you will turn off the video in 5 seconds and rub cyanide into your eyes. Now, pairing the Big Earner with a good weapon is obviously going to be important. There's quite a few weapons for the spy, but I went with the Diamondback because it's just consistently good and consistently dog. The gun never gets a random crit and always has a 15% damage penalty, which is fantastic. And the good part about the Diamondback is you get a 100% critical shot every time you stab someone or destroy any engineer's building, so the gun is just perfect for me. I think to wrap this up, this loadout has been a fun and frustrating experience. Well, at least for my experience. The Big Earner itself is just a chaotic mess sometimes with the speed boost when you could possibly start a chain stab of 3 to 4 enemies in a row or just die to a pipe or a rocket straight away. Now, pairing the Big Earner together with the Diamondback guarantee crit to save you from enemies who you can't backstab is just making my undergarment soak like the Titanic. And that's about the end of this video. Leave a like if you like the video, leave a like if you dislike the video.